Hey guys, I'm down here in Everglades National Park and just wanted to take a real quick minute to show you guys the newest Bone Hawk. This is the current version. There's the Bone Breacher and the Bone Hawk, okay, or the two Tomahawks that I have. This is the Combat Tomahawk, all right? It's also great for bushcraft. You could be at a very remote camping location like I am here in the Everglades, very far from any kind of what you would consider civilization, and when it comes to that, and I'm actually here on a little waterway where people will kayak through. This is an island, can't be accessed really by anything but by a boat or by a kayak, and a lot of larger boats can't access it either because of the fact that it's very, very shallow areas and oyster bars and kind of dangerous to get to in a motor-powered boat. So it's very popular. There's a 99-mile kayak waterway through here that's all camping and no nothing, no development, all you know, rustic camping. So you can only carry in what you can pack, and if that's the case, you're going to want to make sure that a tool can serve you for a lot of reasons and a lot of purposes. There's you have dangers of alligators out here, sharks, big cats. There's rabid raccoons, which you may not think that raccoons are quite, you know, necessarily a dangerous animal, but when they're rabid and when they're really hungry or something like that, they're out here on these islands, and they only get food sometimes from stealing it from campers at times, you know, or they get that taste for people food, and they can be dangerous. So a tool like this, where you can use it as a less lethal weapon if you wanted to, you know, whack a raccoon but not hurt it if it was kind of trying to steal your food, or if there's a chance it was rabid, you didn't want it to touch you. You know, you can use it less lethal from a distance here, okay? As an impact tool, you can use it up close here, the same way you would throw a punch as a weapon. Take the sheath off, okay? Unclip the buckle, pulls right out of the sheath, and then it becomes obviously a lethal tool. If it's being used as a weapon, it's lethal at this point. It'll slice through just about anything here, and then any kind of soft material, soft targets like, you know, you would have if in a self-defense situation, or any kind of a hard target here, and even up to metal. It'll puncture metal with this spike, rear spike here. So still same thing, long distance can be used as a weapon, close range, okay? When I'm using it for bushcraft chores, if I'm in close and whittling, or I can use it, I can choke up on the grip here and create shavings to start a fire, something like that, or just chopping, normal chopping like any kind of a tomahawk or camp axe or hatchet. It's going to do all those chores with ease, like this, in this position. The bottom can be used as a pry bar, nail puller, also pull-throughs, small joint manipulation, hooking movements here. This here can also be used pull-throughs and hooking movements. That's why this is not sharp, so there's no damage to yourself, and so you can use it for hooking movements, okay? These are real thick. All right, 5/16 inch, real thick, and just solid steel, chromoly, a special blend of chromoly that I use, differentially heat treated and hardened. So it's going to be soft and flexible, so you can use it as that pry bar. When you whack something with it, that double layer of paracord, the paracord can also be used as survival gear, okay? It's got like 40 feet of paracord on here. It's going to give a cushion when you're whacking stuff with it, and then it's also flexible steel here, and then only hardened on the 3 points, okay? So that really allows it to be just a very, very effective tool. That hardened steel here is going to allow it to puncture softer steel like car doors, or puncturing metal doors, Kevlar helmets, things of that nature. You're going to be able to cut with it up here, so it's going to be really easy to cut anything. And then if you do accidentally hit some metal with it on the face, instead of chipping and breaking, it's just going to roll, because it's about a 58 Rockwell and it's flame hardened, okay? Differentially heat treated, differentially hardened. So it's about a 58 Rockwell here, here, and here, and then it goes down to about a 30 in the core, and it's differential, all right? Really, there's also all of your standard size hex tools here. You can use any of these hex tools if you need that's kind of extra. Also cuts down on the weight, so it's really just perfectly balanced, and it's that perfect weight that you really want. Not too heavy, but heavy enough to really do some damage. The sheath, okay, double retention. The first retention is not going to fall out of the sheath on its own. Second retention is this clip here, so if I stuff it down in my backpack or something and I pull it out, it's not going to come out of the sheath if the sheath gets caught on something. Okay, so I keep one when I'm, you know, down in Latin America occasionally. Depending on what I'm doing, I'll have one on a plate carrier. You guys have seen some of my videos where it's on a plate carrier, and it really, you might think it's too big and bulky or might get in the way, but it doesn't. And I also don't have to worry about it coming out of the sheath, but I can access it without looking and just pull it out if I need to. So a lot of real benefits to this. Just wanted to kind of show you guys the Tomahawk here. I'll go ahead and show you this campground. Really just a very, very beautiful area out here in Everglades National Park. Like I said, just absolutely gorgeous out here, guys. Really, really cool area. I'm out here, been doing some fishing with a good friend of mine, Captain John Hand. If you guys are looking for a guide out in the Everglades, you're definitely going to want to check out Captain John Hand. But this is a camping area right here, a little private beach. Well, it's not a private beach, but it's a little, you know, island with nobody on it. And if you come up here and want to do some camping, then and you're the only one here, there's a chance if you come Monday through Friday, there's a great chance that you'll be the only one here, like we are today. Again, Captain John's Hand, Hell's Bay guide, master fly instructor. If you guys do any kind of fly fishing or really want to do anything, we had some massive snook, reds, and tarpon all on the line and in the boat. This had a huge snook and redfish that we landed this weekend. So be sure to check out Captain John Hand and Everglades National Park.